Today we will discuss about purchase management module in FactTech. So FactTech provides the complete purchase management starting from purchase request, okay, to purchase order, and even we can raise a request for quotation. Okay. Uh, so key modules for purchase management includes first of all inventory. Okay, so inventory we have all the item masters. Then there is a vendor master, so we can configure vendors with their multiple GSTs and locations in FactTech. Okay, then another important part is like the complete flow and setup. So we are dividing this whole session into like 4 different parts. First of all, first part it will be like setup, where we will discuss uh, adding the employees roles, managing roles, and access, like giving the permissions to the roles and employees. So that will discussed, and doing the setup for automation workflow for purchase request, purchase order. Okay. So that is the first point we'll discuss first session. And in the second session we will discuss about purchase request, complete flow, how purchase request we can raise, and how the approval process works. In the third one we'll discuss the purchase order, like after purchase request approved we can create purchase orders from that, and their approval workflow, how it works end to end. Okay, and how to generate the PO as per the template PDF we can download. Okay, and fourth one and the last one is the request for quotation. So we divide all these complete session into 4. So starting with the first one we'll start with the setup. You can see here screen, this is the dashboard, like we see purchase order and other things. So for setup part, there is a setting options, you can see at the top, like near the language selections there is a setting tab is there. So if we click on that, we come to with setting page open, and there you can find lot of settings. Okay, so for purchase management the key settings which we work is creating roles, okay, mapping permission to the role, and then adding employees and mapping the employees to the roles. So basically in a nutshell how it works is, like we have roles, okay, like here you can see we are having multiple roles, so we can create lot of roles as per our need. Let's say we have like say 3 level of approval for purchase request, so we can create PR1, PR2, PR3 for that approval, or we can give any name to the role. Same in the similar fashion we can create role for procurement team also, like which works on the quotations and purchase order. So FactTech system give you flexibility where each role can perform their own operations, and only that is that actions are visible to that role. So first of all, starting with that role creation, so we can add a role by clicking here, add new role. You can see here we need to select the admin here, because these staff and customer are not meant for purchase. So I'm just adding a new role, which is like purchase requester. Okay, so I'm adding a role purchase requester, so the person who will basically can create the purchase request. PRs or SRs, software request, service request. Okay, so that I need to create. I have just added that role. You can see like purchase requester role is being added here. Now second step is to map the permission to this new role. So whatever purchase requester we have created, so we need to map the permission to that. So again we'll go to the setting and search for permissions. Okay, so here access permission open, we can select the role, like in our case it is purchase requester, so I select that. By default there are the 2 permissions which are given, profile and user directory. This is for only for login, so we need to give the purchase permissions. So we can just search purchase here, and give the permissions. So whatever we want to give, like it is a purchase requester, so we can give the permission for only for purchase request. Okay, and if we want, like he can see the purchase order also related to that PR, he can view at least. So we can give this read permission for purchase order and request for quotation also if we want to see it. If we don't want, we can omit that. And these are the like other permissions, like for purchase services, like if he can read or like even update the services master in that drop down, so we can give the read or write permission. So for now we are just keeping these permissions and update it. So this is all we have done. Another important part for purchase requester like this permission is, like since role has the permission, now what we need to do is we need to map these permissions, this role to the individual employees. So what we'll do, we'll go for setting again. Okay, now click on the list of role, like we'll search for role. So here itself we have like admin and staff. So when we click on admin, the admin opens, and now we can give this permission to any person what we want. Okay, let's say this is the like Anis is the person to whom we need to give that, or we can create a new admin also. So if we want to create a new role, Mr. Amit Sehgal, I want to give the permission of Amit. So this email ID I am just adding, amit.kumar@facttech.co.in. Now this role I will select purchase requester. Okay, so this is the simple part. So now this person is ready to log in and they can use the system. Okay, by default password is 12345 and user can change the password after login first time. So this is the initial setup for user, role and permission. Now we'll move to the setup part, that is the second part in the this setup. We'll move to the purchase setup. So you can see like here in the setup. Okay, so there are three tabs you are seeing here: purchase request, purchase order and PO template. So for purchase request we can create a automation workflow, like already you are seeing that there is workflow edit. Okay, so based on the categories and values we can create different workflows, like RFC, like this is one example, RFC, reimbursable from customer, and value is the length 25 lakhs. Then we have two level of approval for purchase request. Okay, what it says. So if you want to change it, we can change it. We can, as a admin or as a admin or setup, we can update these details, or we want to create a new workflow, we can do that also. Like suppose I want to add a new workflow like RFC. Okay, more than 25 lakhs. So I just add here, add a new approval workflow. This has been added, RFC more than 25 lakhs. Okay, so here I need, let's say, three level of approval. First is PR1. I am selecting PR1. Okay. Now I will add a next level of approval, PR2. Now since value is more than 25 lakhs, I can add a new level, third level of approval, that is PO1. Okay. This is just a name, so just to explain you guys. So this is there, and don't forget to activate this workflow. So if we activate, then only it will work. Okay, so if any time we don't want to use this workflow, we can deactivate it by just clicking here. So it is active now. And now most important part is how system will know, okay, which workflow to run based on the value and category. Okay, so this is the auto assign section. We have auto assign settings. You can see here auto assign. Click on this. So here you will get the categories, whatever categories you have added. Okay, for this currently these are the non reimbursable from customer and reimbursable from customer. These are the two categories. And already I have like mapped 0 to 25 lakhs. I have selected RFC value less than 25 lakhs, and if it is more than 25 lakhs, so whatever new workflow we have added, RFC more than 25 lakhs, that I selected. So automatically what will happen, system will check the total value of PR, and as per that it will send the notification, and automation workflow will work as per the these configurations. Okay, this also we need to make it active. Okay. So this is one example that we can do. Just save it. So now it is applicable. So this is all we need to do in setup. Okay, for purchase request. And in the similar fashion, there is a purchase order also. We can create workflow here. We can create a like PO less than say 25 lakhs. Save it. Okay, it is very easy. We just add the level, like see we need only one level of approval, like say PO1 suppose. So we can just select it. So if it's less than 25 lakhs, only one level of approval is enough. So I am selecting PO1. Okay, and then activate it. So that's all we need to do. And in the similar fashion, we need to select it. Okay, category. So by default also we can define. If you don't want to set it for the category, we can define for the this also, like 0 to 25 lakhs. Okay, 0 to 25 lakhs, we can select PO1 less than 25, add it. So that's all we need to do, and save it. So this is how it works. In this third tab is PO template. So here we can change little bit if we want to change the setup PO template part, that we can do. Change here, like say you are able to see the tick mark, like this is the currently selected template we are using. So we can change it template if you have the permission. So if we anything we want to change, we can change it. Okay, so if you want to select another template, we can click on that. So this will become selected. So at one point of time there is only one selected, so automatically this checkbox is coming to this now. And suppose we want to change it little bit, we can maximize it and change here. So if you want to change, we can change here, like suppose we want to change the name here. Okay, any other thing we want to change, we can change it. So this is one example of your template. Thank you friends. In next session we will discuss about raising purchase request and approval workflow, how it works. Thank you.